The art behind sushi is amazing.
Just rice and fish.
Sushi is such a subtle art. I'm hoping for something that's very visually beautiful.
The slightest mistake will get one of these chefs chopped. Chop, chop, chop.
Go, guys.
I want to just keep eating this.
I want it so bad. There's absolutely no time.
He put all the zuni in one omelet.
I don't think I've had 3 rounds of food so good ever.
Open them up. And you've got umeboshi,
Umeboshi, which is sour plum.
gailan,
And we've got Chinese broccoli.
bluefin tuna,
Bluefin. Bluefin tuna is basically like wagyu of beef, delicious, fatty tuna.
and sesame seed candy.
Oh man, don't know what that is.
Sesame candy.
30 minutes to create your entrees. Clock starts now.
I'm doing tuna 2 ways. I like to focus on raw preparations, but I also going to marinate with zuki sauce. I add soy and roasted scallion head and roasted garlic infused, and I'll also add some sake. It makes your sauce more delicate.
Song, my man from Gloucester.
Do you think you can get us a main course?
Yes, I'm making a main course special maki.
I'm doing tuna 2 ways with kailan and marinated.
I like how he cut the bluefin so it kind of has that nice little bump on each side.
Why is that?
Because it's so slippery and fatty. When you put the soy sauce on, it helps catch that soy sauce.
I got a tuna chirashi don that I'm gonna do 3-way. Give it to a little texture. I tore all the side of the tuna.
Why sear it?
I feel like bluefin is just textural flavor.
Fatty fish are also, they're delicious seared. And then she has the gailan, it looks like, in a salad.
I want to make a deconstructed sushi entree. With this dish, the judges can choose their own adventure. The lean part of the bluefin, I'm gonna slice it thin. And for the fattier part, I'm scraping it and then chopping it with daikon and scallion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Wow, nice job. Great
Beautiful.
job, everyone.
Beautiful
Good job.
food.
So here we have 3-way tuna chirashi. And on the side, we have gailan salad with some umeboshi vinaigrette.
I love this dish. It's really simple. I do love how you use the gailan in here. I think that texture works really well with the fish.
Thank you. Thank you.
Since bluefin is such a fatty fish,
Right.
I wish there was a little bit more seasoning to kind of push this through.
Thank you.
Very elegant. This is so handcrafted and delicious. The sweet little sesame treatment on top. I like it very much, I must say.
Thank you so much.
Even in the short amount of time, it actually had quite a bit of flavor, but the otoro is quite chewy because the sinew and the suji, as we call it, was left in there. But flavor-wise, it was really nice. And the little salad on the side I thought was absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
Are you playing on behalf of anybody?
I'm here for myself, but also for my wife and my dad and mom. My dad's is very great cook.
So he's proud that you followed his footsteps?
Oh, yes. He's lived in Vegas, and he actually a professional chef, a Chinese cook and Vietnamese cook, yes.
Thank you, Chef Jay. Next up, Chef Song.
Yes, I made tuna 2 ways. Inside, gailan, umeboshi, and the top with maguro, the akami, and toro.
How did you cook the sesame candy?
I cook with the sauce, the zuki sauce.
Okay.
Yes.
It's just a flavor bomb. I mean, it's a lot going on here. We can call this an entree, but I did taste the basket. I mean, I'm getting every single thing all put in one bite. It's kind of a bold way to do it.
There's so much flavor and intensity in one bite. I think that's the point that makes it feel like an entree for me, even with the small portion. I love the sushi vinegar because it's got nice acidity. I will say just a little bit more might have worked for me, but that's minor.
Yes.
When I looked at it, I thought, I think there might be too much going on here in one bite, but I think the flavors worked very well together. You stuck to the high-end construction where it wasn't padded with rice, and I appreciated that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef Song. Finally, Chef Debbie.
I'm gonna call it make in your own. You can literally make it into however you want it to be. You can eat it like a sashimi or a hand roll. You also have 2 different dipping sauces. One of them, actually, I boiled the gailan in it, soy sauce and sugar and anchovies to give it more flavor. And one of them is like my version of nak chum Vietnamese dipping sauce that has sesame candy in it. You will also see the chopped up umeboshi with the shiso. I thought it would go really nice if you were to eat it as a sashimi with the bluefin tuna.
Because there's so much happening on this plate. Your sushi rice, very, very good. I like that there are 3 different ways to eat the 3 different cuts of the tuna, the sauces on the side, but it kind of would have been nice if you had actually chosen which sauce you thought went well with each cut of tuna.
Thank you.
I agree with you, but it's very playful, and I really like that. And I love the sauces. The Vietnamese dipping sauce is excellent. Definitely needs texture in the form of that sesame seed candy, but everything is exceptional on its own.
I do agree. I wish I tasted a little bit more of the sesame seed candies, but besides that, I think you did a great job.
Chef, where are you cooking now?
I have my own small business called Debbie Sushi. I make specialized bento boxes that is infused with Korean and Japanese flavors.
Why do you want to win Chopped?
I want to win Chopped for my parents because when I first decided to make bentos, they supported me 100%. They pretty much paid for everything. So when I win the money, I'm definitely giving it all back to them.
I love that.
That's wonderful.
Chef Debbie, thank you. Nice job, chefs. Thank you.
I want to go to the next round so I can show off more of my skills and definitely do it for my parents. I'm feeling very nervous, but we'll see what happens.
My flavor profile was very good, so I'm very happy with that. Some dish, his portion a little bit too small for entree, and I think some gonna be the one that's gonna be on the chopping board.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Debbie, you've been chopped. Judges?
Chef Debbie, we thought the 3 preparations that you did with the bluefin tuna was absolutely delicious. We had trouble detecting the sesame seed candy in your dish. We wanted more of your vision of how the dish should be eaten. And so we had to chop you.
Thank you so much. It was an honor being here. Well, 화이팅하고. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Well,
Well done.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the outcome I hoped, but I think my parents would be proud.
Will you know what to do with sushi donuts?
Sushi donuts. Ay, Dios mío.
I'm super pumped. I own a Japanese restaurant, and it's a great ingredient.
Purple spinach,
It's a real thing.
little neck clams, and toasted corn nuts.
Toasted corn nuts is a whacked out ingredient, but I'll figure it out.
Just 20 minutes.
We gonna figure it out.
Clock starts now.
I see the clams as a blessing. My dad was a fishmonger, and I know how to cook them. I've grown up around them and just keep it simple. I'm making an ocean bowl with little neck clams with some broth, salad of purple spinach, quick pickled salmon, and a crostini on the side. The trick to cooking clams is to have them in one layer. That way they cook evenly, and then I put the lid on so they don't dry out and they're cooking in their own juices.
I just love clams. Automatically, boom. I get the idea to do clams oregano stuffed with parsley, oregano, garlic, pancetta. And I'm gonna take this rice, that's gonna be my stuffing.
There's sushi donuts. I never worked with them before, but I see salmon, I see cucumbers, radishes, and I can make a sushi seafood salad. My clams, I want to make sure that I pop them up, so I'm gonna cook them with butter, salt, and pepper. And then on the salmon, I want to make some little sushi rolls with the salmon and the seaweed.
I'm looking at the sushi donut, I'm like, this is awesome. I'm really pumped about the rice. And I think I'm gonna make onigiri and spinach gomae. Onigiri is a grilled rice triangle with fillings. I pulled the rice out of the sushi donut and get it in a pan to warm it up. And the clams, I got them in the pan. I wanted to use them as a filling for the onigiri. And then gomae is blanched spinach tossed with pounded sesame paste and seasoned with mirin, sesame oil.
5, 4.
Let's go, guys.
3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Woo! And we will start with you, Chef Paco.
I make a sushi seafood salad today. I use red wine vinegar with soy sauce and some chilies. I put the sushi as it is, so you can taste everything on it. On the corn, I make like a little salad with bell peppers.
The salmon was simply delicious, but the thing that's really delicious is that vinaigrette. And the taste of it is it's a great pop. Some really, really good flavors here.
Thank you, Chef.
You had plans for cooked properly, and you did something innovative by creating that little sushi roll. But overall, the vinaigrette is the star of this plate.
I like what you did with the salmon here. I don't necessarily love the clams in the salad. It just seems a little odd to me. I just wish you had done just a little bit more with the corn nut.
Really appreciate the feedback.
Tell us where you work, Chef.
I work on a Dorado Cantina in Las Vegas, Nevada. My mom, she's a chef on one of the famous Mexican restaurants, but I don't get to see my mom for 18 years. I want to win because I really want to bring my mom here to see my success.
Good stuff.
All right, Chef Paco, thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Chef Aaron.
Today I made an ocean bowl, I'm calling it. I basically did a traditional clams and broth, white wine, seafood stock. Treated the salmon kind of like a ceviche where I just put vinegar on it.
I really think this is a spectacular looking appetizer. The clams are really cooked well. The perfect bite for me is a little of the corn that's just softened up enough, a little of the bread, and 1 or 2 clams. It's a really nice, smart bite, so well done.
Thank you.
I think it's simply delicious. I really do love the flavors. It could have benefited from a little more fat.
Okay.
As I'm looking at this, there's not a tremendous amount of fat there.
Finish with butter or finish with olive oil. I think that would have really rounded the whole thing out.
All right, Chef Aaron, thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Chef Austin.
I made onigiri with the spinach gomae. Just kind of stuffed the clams into the rice, and then just like a light saute.
Can I ask you a question about
Yes.
the rice? Is it meant to have more of a sear on it? Are you happy with the sear?
Yeah, I'm not happy with the sear. Definitely would be like better with a cut through the crust kind of thing.
I think that's what's really missing here, that contrast.
Yeah.
And that's what I was really wanting.
But I think it's very creative. The spinach and the tahini is great, and I can feel your cooking here.
Thank you very much.
I like when I see something that I haven't necessarily seen before. The flavors are really good.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Chef Austin, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Finally, Chef Frank.
I did a little chopped play on sushi rice clams oreganata. I took the rice, incorporated it with pancetta to balance out the acidity from the white wine. There's multiple textures that should be in there with the corn nuts.
Can you tell us where do you work?
I'm from Staten Island, New York. I have a restaurant, Mr. Chow, like hello and goodbye in Italian. And the restaurant's basically a play on both Asian and Italian food, which I kind of gave you on the plate.
Well, I mean, Chinese and Italian food, I mean, that's where it basically came from, right? I mean, it's kind of an odd coupling, but it works.
What do you mean it's where it came from? What are you talking about? Italian food came from China.
I should leave the room.
No.
I should go.
No, he's just getting started. Come on.
Just stop.
I'm
just
just getting
talk about
started.
this dish and don't give us your version of history. I love you. I really like the idea. Here. I think that it's clever and they're in your wheelhouse. It's also interesting how we get 4 completely different dishes from 4 different chefs from all different areas.
You're focused on the clam, and that was great. They were so delicious.
Yeah, while the rice seems like an odd combination with the clam, it actually works. But it's like sitting in a pool of wine. If you don't reduce wine, it's like vinegar, and it's almost like you could have a glass of Chablis here.
Chef Frank, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Paco, you've been chopped. Judges?
Paco, we felt that the clams were just thrown on top of the salad without any real purpose. And the corn nuts were thrown on. And for those reasons, we had to chop you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel comfortable with what I did. The judges give me the great feedback, and I feel like a winner.
All right, let's get in there. And your appetizers must be made with
what?
Sushi burgers. Fresh wasabi. Longanberries. And pork floss. 20 minutes to prove you are the chef to beat. Clock starts now.
I'm making a pork floss broth with ahi tuna meatballs with star anise and bay leaf.
I would never see any kind of sushi burger in Albuquerque. But the tuna has the texture of like hamburger beef, like ground. So this has to be like a Mexican taco, like I would make at home. I grabbed some cumin and the pork floss, spread some fat in there.
I noticed all my competitors are searing tuna or poaching tuna, but grade A sushi tuna shouldn't be cooked. So I make it spicy tuna tartare with a frisee basil mirin salad. I'm adding fresh herbs, some scallions, and then I sear my rice cake, get a nice color.
When I see the sushi burger, all of a sudden it hits me. I can make larb gai with this. It's a traditional Thai salad, normally done with chicken, but I know I can cook it with ahi. I'm adding the wasabi into the larb gai to have a little spiciness factor. While that's cooking, I take the rice bun into the deep fryer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step back. Great job. You have arrived at the chopping block. You conjured up appetizers from sushi burgers, fresh wasabi, longanberries, and pork floss. Chef Marie, what do we have?
What I made for you is a tuna and pork taco with a longanberry and wasabi pico de gallo on top with a little bit of queso fresco.
It's really tasty. You know, to take a sushi burger and turn it into a taco is pretty creative.
Cool, thank you.
I love the pico de gallo. Using the longanberry as a part of the pico de gallo was a very smart idea.
I love that you went Mexican with a basket that was kind of trying to push you to Asia so hard. But your tuna is a little dry, and it did need some fat.
And I think some of the basket ingredients were hidden too well. I wish the wasabi had been a little bit more pronounced. It's such a beautiful ingredient.
So how did you come up with your restaurant?
Well, I'd been working, all these years for other people and stuff, and I ended up having a mild stroke. And I decided, well, if I'm gonna kill myself for what I love, I'm gonna do it for me and my family. So I actually started making burritos, and I started making burritos out of my house and selling them all over the city, and ended up with Slow Roasted.
Thank you, Chef Marie. Next up, Chef Timothy.
I made a tuna meatball poached in pork floss broth, fresh wasabi, seaweed salad guacamole, pickled Londonberry, and crispy rice cake.
I think this is very creative. I love the guacamole, but the wasabi's missing.
Yeah, you have to use a lot of it to get the flavor across and not wow about the meatball. It's a bit dry, but I love that broth. I think the elements that you added around the tuna are great.
My favorite part was the crispiness of the rice, which soaked in the broth that you put. Absolutely delicious. And I love the way you've pickled the longanberries. It's just a fresh, beautiful bite.
Thank you, Chef Timothy.
Thank you.
And next, Chef Michaela.
Aloha.
Aloha. May I guess where you're from?
Born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Ooh. What have you made?
It's a seared ahi tuna larb gai with a fresh herb salad and pickled longanberries.
A lot of good stuff happening here. I like the inspiration of the dish. I love the way you got this rice so really crunchy. It's just great texture.
Yeah, and with the tuna. I like that I can actually taste the wasabi. And I actually do get the pickling that you did to the longanberry, and it tastes delicious.
I don't have any longanberries on my plate. I'm missing a basket ingredient.
I miscounted. When I looked down, I realized that time was up and there was one plate that had missed them.
How did you learn to cook?
My mom actually was lucky enough to go to Cordon Bleu. She would create these wonderful dishes that none of my childhood friends would really want to be sitting around and eating.
like aspic.
So pork floss, no problem?
I could sit in front of the TV with a bag of that stuff.
Thank you, Chef Michaela. Finally, Chef Steven.
I did a seared rice cake with a spicy tuna tartare and a frisee salad with mirin and basil.
I really love the mirin basil dressing that you put on the frisee. I think that's great. I could eat a whole bowl of that salad.
I agree. The basil is the highlight of this dish. And I liked the fact that you did not cook the tuna. That was the best application of the tuna.
But I want a whole lot more wasabi. Not getting it. A little heat would have helped make this pop a little.
And the pork floss, was that in the tartare?
No, it garnished it right on top.
I wish you did something more than just put the pork floss on as a garnish.
So if you win this thing, you get $10,000. Any ideas for what you might do with it?
I definitely would like to take my 7-year-old daughter to Paris. I mean, it's something that she's been talking about for a long time.
What got her dreaming of Paris?
I worked near a French bakery, so she started eating macaroons, croissants, chocolate croissants. She was exposed to a lot of these things, so she wants to taste the real deal.
Okay, thank you, chefs. So, whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Steven, you've been chopped. Judges?
Stephen, we did appreciate the fact that you did not cook the tuna, but the wasabi got completely lost. And the pork floss also seemed like an afterthought. For those reasons, you have been chopped.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Chef.
I feel a little disappointed, but this was an excellent opportunity. I had a lot of fun. The trip to Paris might take like a couple more years, but I think eventually I'll get there.